You find yourself waking
Can
on
you
a
talk?
shore of flotsam.
Speak to me!
Memories of a large white dragon Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Korthos village. The Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations. Judging from how it looks now, the Sahuagin are winning. However, some hopeful souls still hold out for help to arrive.
Dust and mold fill this ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of vermin nearby. This appears to be the main. A large silver Sahuagin emerges from a hidden passage, demanding massive storms falling to devour enemies. The door swings open. It appears that the floor in this room can be moved and rotated. The protective spell dissipates. All that remains now is to take and deliver the scroll. Ahead is the cellar where the Caneth crystal is hidden. You can feel the life-saving heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it. You have slain the last cultist, thus protecting the Caneth crystal and saving Korthos.
Coming from deep in the crypt, you hear the strange and strange. Sarcophagi line the walls, but they're broken open and empty. Where a treasure chest glimmers in the dark passage here. There's a Sahuagin in here, performing some kind of ritual. A magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt. Another treasure chest. Perhaps the cultists brought it here, but it's your... There's another Sahuagin. It croaks. Cragwolf-hated. Another crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt. In the middle of this chamber is an evil devourer altar. By it, when the altar collapses, a third crest appears. It glows with cold magic. A magical barrier blocks the way. You fit the last crest in place, and the magic shield dissipates. The last devourer altar shatters. Your bold action saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours. Hero. It is on the people's lips as you walk by. Cautious looks have become friendly nods. Then word comes that your presence is requested in the tavern.
Your waiting bears fruit. This must be the collaborator stepping in from the door. Your stalwart defense gives the Sahagin pause, but you hear more of them gathering outside for a final assault. You notice a small chest hidden behind the bar. You have weathered the Sahuagin storm. Now, after that traitorous Jacoby Drexelhand isn't here. The chamber beyond the secret passage looks ancient, predating Korthos village. Finish the job.
Perhaps Jacoby was siding with the Sahuagin who would save his life.
Your victories have made the village much safer, but only temporarily. It's time to take the fight to the Sahuagin. out in the wilds of Korthos Island.
A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Cannith manufactory. You enter one of the laboratories where decades ago, the doorway ahead has been boarded up. Oddly, the work looks very recent. A magical barrier humming with compressed energy resolutely blocks your way. You hope you can find a way to disable it somewhere. Icy jets of some alchemical combat. Upon turning the valve, you hear a definite alteration in the pitch of the hiss as the gas struggles to flow around your obstruction. Without the alchemical jets moving paint as the last crystal shatters, the hum of power slowly fades into a heavy silence.
Who in the flame are you? Oh no, the Sahuagin found me.
Suddenly the air shimmers with devourer magic. The Sahuagin have followed you in and are attacking.
We have sent so few after me. Stay alert. Sahuagin are still blocking our escape. Watch for more attacks. Sahuagin scum! Keep coming! I won't die that easily. Once the Sahuagin get your scent, they won't stop until you're dead. We might actually get through this. Just hold for a little longer. Magic is gone. We beat them off. This time.
Hayden looks weary after surviving
Go
this
now.
latest attack.
Tell Ursa to hold the
Perhaps
barricade just
you
a
should
little
talk to
longer.
him again.
Then meet Amalgam at the base of Misery's Peak when you're ready.
With Hayden finally persuaded to help, the people of Korthos might finally win their struggle. A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Cannith manufactory.
Your finding Hayden transformed the village. It seems as if all of Korthos were holding out for news of your next great victory with bated breath.
You come across a makeshift camp. A scraggly dwarf sits on a log, trying in vain to keep warm. A bone-chilling breeze emanates from the mouth of Misery's Peak.
You're here. Come, there isn't much time. Selimus, ready your party. I'll weaken the barrier for you.
Ready! Charge!
Good. Now to clear your path.
Hayden clears the passageway. Victims of the Devourer cult arise from the icy ground, bound to slay the living and add to their grim number. Several humanoid figures surround a glowing pedestal. Their putrid forms are frozen in contorted poses, their faces set in silent, eternal screams. With the second signal crystal activated, you hear the stone door at the base of the cavern rolling open. Chills run down your spine as you finally come face to face with the dragon that has been terrorizing Korthos. Even at rest, it is a truly awesome beast. The door at the rear of the cavern pops open. Cultists attracted by the roar of combat rush out to confront you. The ground quavers, and you look down to see a tunnel beneath the ice. The dragon roars as it thunders after Selimas and Jeets and Talbron. The ruse is working. The signal crystal glows with power as you engage the first control lever. But where is the second? You feel fresh frozen air gust in from the newly opened door below. Waves of psychic energy pound into you as you spot a green crystal on the ledge ahead. At last, this must be the quarry Mindsunder. The Mind Flayer and Dragon are locked in a contest of wills. This could be your chance to destroy the Mindsunder. The Mind Flayer shrieks as it loses the Mindsunder's power. The dragon reasserts its will and looks very annoyed.
Here, take...
And like magic, the snows stopped. Savior of Korthos! They cheer as you return. But destiny has greater plans for you